Hey guys, this is GetJesse, and we got a mag gameplay here. This is an acquisition match, and as you can see, we're already about almost 5 minutes into the game here. The reason for that is because this is actually the first day that I bought a new headset, so I spent the first 5 minutes of this game adjusting the sound levels for that. So that's why we're so far into the game already. So anyway, let's talk about my loadout real quick. Right here, I'm level 15, so I don't have that many skill points. I'm using the AG-94 no silencer with a sight and grip. And I think I'm wearing heavy armor too. This was before I switched to light armor. So they've got an APC over there, and they're pouring out of it. So I'm just going to hide behind this wall here and shoot anybody that tries to come this way or poke their heads out or come around the corner. I'm also I noticed that there's some action over to the left there, so I'm going to kill the guys over there. There's a vehicle charging up to the bunkers. Oh, and here's a bad move right here on my part. A really bad move. You should never, when you see a sniper that's far away like that and you have an assault rifle, you should never duke it out with them when they're looking right at you. Now I got lucky there because that sniper happened to suck, so I was able to kill him. But if that sniper were a good sniper, he would have killed me easily. The only time you want to fight a sniper like that is when you know he's looking off in another direction. And here I see a guy go for the resupply, so I jumped up on top of this wall here and killed him from behind while he was getting a resupply. And that was actually the first time I did that, so right here I'm trying to jump back up there and figure out how I did it so I can do it again in the future. So there I finally figure out how to do it. So I'm like, okay, that's cool. I'm going to keep that in mind. Okay, so it's kind of calmed down around me right now. They've kind of stopped rushing this area, and I think pretty soon I should notice that I'm low on ammo, and I should start running back to go refill my ammo. Yeah, there I go. And I'm going to cut out a bunch of the video here because this was before I figured out you can go inside bunkers to resupply your ammo, and I actually ran back all the way back to the other resupply point. And I didn't want to go to this resupply point in front of me because that's very vulnerable for sever on this map. So there's some guys coming back in this direction, and they're really easy to pick off because that guy right there, he's completely oblivious to me, even though I don't have a silencer, and I should be a really big red dot on his screen on the minimap. And I generally in this game, I pretty much stick to this spot and get most of my kills from this spot, in this particular game anyway. Whenever you play games, you need to, and you're picking, oh, and here I get killed because this guy jumping up there and popping his head up was distracting me, so I kind of stood out in the open for a little too long there, and that sniper was able to kill me. Anyway, what I was about to say was, when you're playing a game, you generally want to make a decision about where you want to be. You either want to stay in the same spot for a while and get kills from there, or you want to move around and keep switching up spots on the enemy. If you're playing against bad players, that's when you want to stay in the same spot because you know bad players are going to keep on making the same mistakes and you can kill them easily. However, if you're killing good players, that's when you want to switch it up and don't go back to the same spot after you die. Because good players are going to be able to anticipate your actions, and they've already beat you in that situation once. So if you go back to the same if you put yourself in that same situation again, your chances of surviving are low. So here I'm just trying to get some kills. And right there I pull out my grenade. That's a mistake. Whenever you're playing mag, you never want to pull out a grenade like that, but a guy revives me and I throw a grenade and kill him anyway. But you never want to pull grenades out like that in a firefight when you're heads up with a guy, because pulling out grenades in this game is really slow, so you're never going to get it out in time. And that will result in a lot of deaths that could have been avoided. Before I actually started playing MAG, I used to play Bad Company 2. And in that game, you don't have to pull your grenades out as a second weapon. So it's actually much faster to throw grenades. So in games like that, or in Modern Warfare 2, it's actually a good idea to throw grenades when you're heads up with someone if they duck behind a corner. But in this game, it's never a good idea because it's way too slow. I must have killed 10 guys that have poked out behind that wall there. And I noticed my ammo's low again, so I go run back all the way back to the resupply point. And you'll notice that's why this time skips around. So I waste a lot of time resupplying in this game. Here, I'm not sure why I stopped shooting at that guy. I could have killed him, but I lost the kill there and someone else kills him. Not much to say here, just picking guys up, and there's an aiming fail. And that guy that I'm shooting at right there, that's a big mistake. You never want to sit still out in the open like that. You're just asking for it to be shot. There's a vehicle, so I want to take cover from the vehicle. The turret guns on vehicles are very deadly. You never want to open up yourself to the enemy line of sights when a vehicle's nearby. You always want to take cover to avoid that turret gun. And there's a vehicle behind the wall there, so I really should be getting out of the way because that vehicle, yeah, that turret can see me. So there I take cover. I'm not sure why I poked my head out again. Guess I needed a better look at it. Alright, so I've already forgotten about the vehicle. I'm vulnerable to the vehicle right now. Yeah, and I got shot. So I duck back down to heal. In this situation, I really should go to another spot because this spot is not a good spot right here. And here, another mistake. I'm fighting a guy at long range. Luckily, he wasn't a sniper and he was another assault rifle guy, so I managed to win the fight. But again, if that was a good sniper, I would be dead. And here I get killed by the turret. Like I said, I really, with that vehicle parked there, with that turret able to shoot me right out of there, I really should have switched my spots and gone to a different area. And a medic runs right by me, that's always good. So I should bleed out there, yep, there we go. And it's time to respawn. Kill a guy. Waste some ammo there. That guy almost got me. But the heavy armor helped me out there. I missed the kill. So anyway, we got less than 2 minutes left in this game, and I don't think I really get any more major groups of kills here. I think I only get like 1 or 2 more kills. But like I said before, I'm only low 15 here. This is very, very early in my MAG career. So in this game, I'm still kind of learning the ropes. I'm learning the maps. I'm learning all the weapons. I don't have that many skill points to spend. When you're a new player in MAG, it's really, really hard because since you don't have dozens of skill points to spend, and you don't really have good access to all the weapons and equipment and stuff. It can be a real turnoff for new players. And that's kind of been a trend in a lot of FPS games lately. like Modern Warfare 2, the first Modern Warfare, World at War, Battlefield Bad Company 2, and MAG. A lot of FPS games, excuse me, a lot of FPS games are using a level up system for their weapons, equipment, and skills and whatnot. And it can be, if it's late in a game's lifespan or in the middle of the lifespan, if you don't get in early, on release day, you're going to be at a huge disadvantage against all the players that have been playing for a while.
Vehicles moving up.
So when new players jump in late in the game like that, they're going to have a hard time. And for people who aren't used to that, who haven't played games like this a lot, there's a good chance they're going to be turned off and they're not going to play the game anymore because they die so much. So anyway, that's the end of the game. Let's see what the score is. 23-4. That was my first, I think that was my first ever high KD game there at level 15. So thanks for watching. See you later.